Hello dear children, how are you all? I hope all are fine. Stay home, stay safe. In our last class we had a discussion on competitive problems on 3-dimensional geometry. In this class also I am going to discuss about rest of the problems. Let's look at the problem. We have the next problem. The angle between the planes 3x plus 2y plus z minus 5 is equal to 0, and we have the second plane x plus y minus 2z minus 3 is equal to 0 is. Just remember the angle between the two planes. Angle between the two planes is nothing but angle between corresponding normal vectors, right? Corresponding normal vector. Suppose n1 is the normal vector to the plane 1 and n2 is the normal vector to the plane 2, then corresponding angle becomes cos theta is equal to modulus of n1 dot n2 divided by mod of n1 into mod of n2, right? So here we have to find the normal vectors to the given planes. Normal vectors to the given planes are, first one we will take that as n1, vector n1 is equal to, just they are nothing but the coefficient of x, y and z, right? Remember the equation of the plane, ax plus by plus cz is equal to dr minus d is equal to 0, where a, b and c are the direction ratios of the normal vector to the plane. Similarly here also we have to take this as 3 into I cap plus second one 2 into j cap, and z coefficient is plus 1 into that is k cap, and vector n2 is equal to vector n2 again for the second plane. This is the coefficient of x is 1, that is I cap, plus coefficient of y is also 1, that is j cap, minus 2k cap. The coefficient of z is minus 2. Therefore cos theta is equal to, we have the formula, modulus of vector n1 dot vector n2 divided by magnitude of n1 into magnitude of n2, right? This is the method. Just find the dot product of these two vectors. Vector n1 dot n2 is equal to, directly I will write this as, go with the component to component, I to I, j to j and k to k. I component here 3 and that will be 1, and here 2 and that is 1 plus 1 into minus 2. So that becomes 3 plus 2 into 1 is 2, minus 2 get cancelled, we left it 3. Vector n1 dot n2 is equal to 3, and magnitude of n1, magnitude of n1 is equal to, what we have n1 here, 3i plus 2j plus k. So magnitude is 3 root of 3 square plus 2 square plus 1 square, that becomes square root of 14. Right, 3 square is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 4, 14, and n2, that becomes square root of 4 square is, 1 square is 1, 1 square is 1, and minus 2, 1 square is plus 4 everything. 4 plus 1 plus 1, that becomes 6. Therefore cos theta is equal to, this is 3 divided by, n1 dot n2 is 3 divided by, mod of n1 is root 14 into root 6. This becomes 3 divided by square root of a into root b can be written as root of ab, right? So therefore 14 into 6, that becomes 84. That becomes 84. And 84 can be written as 3 divided by 84. 84 can be written as 21 into 4, right? Or 4 into 21. Separate the terms, we get this as 2 into root 21. 2 into root 21. Therefore theta is equal to what we have variable? Cos inverse of 3 divided by 2 root 21. This is our answer. Theta is equal to cos inverse of 3 divided by 2 into root 21. Option C is our answer. Take your pause and note down. Now dear students, we are moving to the next question. The equation of the plane through the point 0, minus 4, minus 6 and minus 2, 9, 3 and perpendicular to the plane x minus 4y minus 2z is equal to 8 is, you need to find that one. equation of the plane through the point 0, -4, -6 and -2, 9, 3 ಇದೆ. Okay. So first just remember the equation of the plane passing through the point and perpendicular to the given vector. A into x minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 plus c into z minus z1. Into the equation, no? Okay. So you consider that one. Equation of the plane passing through the point 0, -4, 6. So minus 6 is there, 0, -4, 6 is, what is the equation? A into, or you can write in small a or capital A. So both are valid here. X minus 0. So better to write lowercase a into x minus 0 plus this is here x1, y1, z1. B into y minus y1 is y minus of minus 4, that becomes here plus 4 plus c into z minus of minus 4 minus 6 here, that becomes plus 6 is equal to 0. This is our equation of the plane. Remember, this plane is also passing through the point what? -2, 9, 3, or else the point -2, 9, 3 lies on this plane. Right? So lies on this plane means here, when I substitute x is equal to -2, y is equal to 9 and z is equal to 3, the equation will satisfy. Right? So therefore substitute the point or put x, y, z is equal to what we are here? -2, 9, 3 in, take this as here 1. We get x is equal to -2 here, that becomes a into -2 plus b into 9 plus 4 plus c into z is equal to 3, so that is 3 plus 6 is equal to 0. -2a plus 13b plus 9c is equal to 0. Call this as 2. And also what we given here, the required plane is perpendicular to the given plane. So what we have the plane here, x minus 4y plus minus 2z is equal to 8. For this one, the required plane is perpendicular. So once they are perpendicular, remember the condition for perpendicularity of two planes. It means corresponding normal vectors is also perpendicular to each other, or else vector n1 dot n2 is equal to 0, or else suppose a1, b1, c1 are the direction ratios of normal first, that is the first vector to the plane, first one, and a2, b2, c2 are the direction ratios of normal to the second plane. Hence a1, a2 plus b1, b2 plus c1, c2 is equal to 0. That is the condition. Okay. Plane, whatever in first equation, is perpendicular to the given plane. X minus 4y minus 2z is equal to 8. So what are the direction ratios of normal to this vector is just coefficient of x here 1, -4 and -2, coefficient of x, y and z. And here we have for this one plane 1 a, b, c, and for this one 1, -4, -2. What is the condition? a1, a2 plus b1, b2 plus c1, c2 is equal to 0. This is here a1, b1, c1. This will be a2, b2, c2. So that becomes a minus 4 into b minus 2c is equal to 0. This is. So next we have to find the values of a, b and c. Right? We have to find the values of a, b and c. Just solve the equation 2 and 3 using cross multiplication. Solve 2 and 3 using cross multiplication. So what we obtain, just observe here. If we solve 2 and 3, a divided by, you know, solve these two equations. A divided by minus 2a plus 13b plus 9c is equal to 0. And the second one, what we have, a minus 4b minus 2c is equal to 0. So while finding the value of a, neglect those values, then remaining here. Take the cross multiplication. 13 into minus 2, that becomes minus 26. Minus into minus 6 plus 4 9 into 4 is 36. Is equal to, we have to take the negative for b. Neglect b values in both the equation. Minus 2 into minus 2 is 4. And 1 into 9, the quotient, minus 9 is equal to C divided by last one. Neglect of those values, then remaining values here. Minus 2 into minus 4 is 8. 1 into 13, that becomes minus 13. Okay, therefore A divided by 10 is equal to minus B divided by minus 5 is equal to C divided by minus 5. So this is A divided by 10 is equal to B divided by 5 is equal to C divided by minus 5. If I multiply row by 5, so we left it A by 2 is equal to B by 1 is equal to C divided by minus 1. So A1 is nothing but here 2, B is 1 and C is minus 1. Substituting 1, therefore 1 becomes 1 equals 2 into x. And the second term minus plus here plus y plus 4 minus 1 into, so z plus 6 is equal to 0. Next step is simplification. So 2 into x is 2x plus y plus 4 minus z minus 6 is equal to 0. That becomes 2x plus y minus z. 4 minus 6 is minus 2. Comes to right hand side. That becomes plus 2. So this is our answer. This is the required way. 2x plus y minus z is equal to 2. So this is one method. This is the actual method to find the equation of the plane. So what they given the point here 0, minus 4, 6 and minus 2, 9, 3. There lies on the plane, right? There lies on the plane means here, if I substitute these 2 points in the options, the equation will satisfy. So the whichever option will satisfy the condition, then that is our answer, right? So first one check one thing. So 0 x is equal to 0, that becomes here 0 and that will be minus 12 plus 12. They get cancelled. This will satisfy for option A. But what about second one? Minus 6 plus 18 minus 6 not satisfies here. So option A is not right answer. Similar check it for option B and option C and option D. So most of the cases we have to go with this method, but in some cases this is also valid here. If I substitute these values, what we are the first part 0, minus 4, minus 6 and minus 2, 9, 3 in the option C. In that case also that will satisfy substitute point here. That becomes here 2 into 0, 0 and that will be minus 4 and z is minus 6. Minus 6 minus becomes here plus minus 4 plus 6 is 2 and equals satisfies them. And the second point minus 2 is minus 4 plus 9 will have it 5 and this will be 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. Satisfies the option C is our right answer. So we have two methods. First one, substitute the given parts in the option. So whichever option is satisfied, then that will be our answer, or else this method. Take a pause and note. Now, dear students, we are moving to the next question. The angle between the planes 2x minus 5 plus 2z is equal to 3 and 3x plus 6y plus cz is equal to 4 is cos inverse of 4 by 21 then c square. We need to find the values of c square. Okay, just observe here. So what we are the normal vectors or direct partition, direct relations ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಇಲ್ಲ given 2x minus 5 plus 2z is equal to 3. The second plane is 3x plus 6y plus cz is equal to 4. Okay. So direction of normal vector to this one is vector n1 is equal to direct vector n1 is 2 into I cap minus j cap plus 2k. The coefficient of x, y and z for this one vector n2 is equal to 3i plus 6j plus c into this is clear here. This vector n1 and this will be vector n2. And also what they given here? Cos, the angle between the planes is cos inverse of 4 by 21. We will take it as theta. Therefore cos theta is equal to So what we have 4 by 21. Remember the formula? Cos theta is equal to bracket modulus of vector n1 dot n2 divided by mod of n1 into mod of n2. Right? So n1 dot n2, this is equal to what? 4 by 21. They are already given. Cos theta is equal to 4 by 21. So vector n1 dot n2. So I will write direct here. So go with this case. Vector n1 dot n2. So go with I to I, j to j, k to k component. I component is here 3, 2 and here 3 we have 6. And this will be 6 and here minus 1, minus 6 here. 2 and 6 that becomes plus 2c. Divided by square root of. So n1 square only. 2 square minus 1 whole square plus 2 square. 2 square is 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 9 square root of 9 becomes 3. Into, next of thing here. 3 square plus 6 square plus c square. So 3 square is 9 plus 6 square is 36. That becomes 45 plus c square is equal to 4 by 21. Plus 6 minus 6 get cancelled. We will have 2c divided by 3 into root 45 plus c square is equal to 4 divided by 21. 2 ones are 2 to get cancelled. Here 3 ones are 3 sevens get cancelled. We will have c divided by root 45 plus c square is equal to 2 by 7. Take cross multiplication. This is 7c is equal to 2 into root of this term 45 plus c square. Squaring on both sides because we have to remove the square root. Squaring on both sides, this becomes 49c square is equal to 4 into 45 plus c square. Simplification. 49c square is equal to 4 into 45 plus 4c square. Take 4c square to left hand side. Here we have 49c square here. 49 minus 4 is 45. So we will have 45c square is equal to 4 into 45. After simplification, 45, 45 get cancelled because they are multiplied together. This is not 4 plus 45. This is 4 into 45. So what we have c square is equal to? C square is equal to 4. This is our answer. C square is equal to 4. The value of c square is 4. Option B is our right answer. Take a pause and note. Next we are moving to the next question. Your next question. The distance of the plane 2x minus 3y plus 6z plus 14 is equal to 0 from the origin. We have to find the distance of this plane from the origin. From the origin. Origin means here 0, 0, we have the coordinate 0, 0, 0. To find this one we have two methods. First one is using the distance of the point from the origin. Here we need to find the distance of the plane 2x minus 3y plus 6z plus 14 is equal to 0 from the origin is nothing but distance of the origin from the plane, right? Or distance of the point 0, 0, 0 from the plane. That is also answer. Or else another one. So convert the given equation of plane to general form. General form means vector r dot n cap is equal to d. Equation of plane in normal form. So normal form convert vector r dot n cap is equal to d. So d is nothing but distance of the plane from the origin. So in both the cases we get the solution. So first method note. Take the point as 0, 0, 0. This is x1, y1, z1. We have the distance of the plane from the origin, or distance of the plane from the point x1, y1, z1, or distance of the point x1, y1, z1 from the plane ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 minus d divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. This is one method. Substitute here. So what we have here is 2, b is minus 3 and c is 6 and d is plus 14 divided by a square plus b square plus c square and substitute x1, y1, z1 as 0. This is 2 into 0 minus 3 into 0 plus 6 into 0 plus 14. Actually is equal to 0 is equal to d. So it comes to left hand side minus 3 but already we have plus 4. It is not a problem. Divided by root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square. This is d is equal to modulus of. So this is a 14 divided by 3, 2 into 0. So all the way becomes here 0. 0 plus 14 is 14 divided by 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square. 6 square is 36 plus 2 square is 4. 36 plus 4 is 40. 40 plus 3 square 9. 49. 49 nothing but 7. Root of 49 is 7. We left it here. Distance is 2 units. This is one method. And another one. So write the given equation in normal form. So that becomes 2x minus 3y plus 6z is equal to minus 41. Is equal to minus 40. And remember, right hand side must be positive, right? Because this is the distance. Multiply with minus 1. We left it there. Minus 2x plus 3y minus 6z is equal to 40. We multiply by minus 1. So we have to write this in equation as this becomes vector r dot. The coefficient of x, y, z that becomes minus 2 into I cap plus 3 into j cap minus 6 into k cap is equal to 49. Is equal to 14. So is it a normal vector? Yes, this is a normal vector. And is it a unit normal vector? No, because the magnitude of this vector minus 2i plus 3j minus 6k, magnitude from the point minus 2 whole square plus 3 square minus 6 whole square is equal to root 49. It is not equal to what? 1. That's why we have to divide by what? 7. Divide by magnitude of this vector. I repeat again, divided by magnitude of this vector. What we have written? Vector r dot. This is minus 2 by 7 into I cap plus 3 divided by 7 into j cap minus 6 divided by 7 into k cap is equal to 40 divided by 7. So this is nothing but vector r dot n cap is equal to d, right? So this is n cap agutta unit normal vector, and here the d 40 divided by 7 that becomes 2. Therefore d is equal to what with the distance? This is another method. Clear? Okay, take your words and note down. Now dear friends, we are moving to the next question. Distance of the horizon from the plane through the points 1, 1, 0 and 1, 2, 1 and minus 2, 2, minus 1 is. Here we have to find the equation of plane, then we have to find the distance of the plane from the horizon, or distance of the horizon from the plane. So both are same. Okay. So here they given 3 points. How to find the equation of plane when they given 3 points? Remember, x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2 and x3, y3, z3 are the 3 points. Then equation of plane in Cartesian form is, this is a determinant of our 3 cross 3. First row will be x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. Second row is x2 minus x1, x3, y2 minus y1 and z2 minus z1. When it comes to third row, x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1. So please remember the equation. That determinant is equal to 0, right? So take the given point as x1, y1, z1 and the second as x2, y2, z2 and third as x3, y3, z3. So I want to write the equation of the directly substitute the values here because you should know the equation of the plane passing through the 3 non-collinear points. Equation will be x, take this as 1, y minus 1, z minus 0, right? Because x1 is 0. Second point is x2, y2, z2. In second one we have x2 minus x1, 1 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 1 minus 0. And the third one, minus 2 minus 1, and that will be 2 minus 1, and minus 1 minus 0. That is equal to 0. So this becomes x minus 1, y minus 1, z. In second row, 0, 1, 1. Third row, minus 3, 1 and minus 1, that is equal to 0. Next step is cross multiplication, sorry, expansion of the determinant. X minus 1 into this becomes minus 1 minus 1. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, minus of 1. Minus y minus 1 into next one 0, minus into minus becomes here plus 3 again. And the next one plus z into 0 into 1 is 0, minus 3 into 3 is minus 3, that becomes here plus, that is equal to 0. This is a minus 2 times of x minus 1 minus 3 times of y minus 1, 0 plus it becomes here 3, first time we write 3, then y minus 1 plus 3z is equal to 0. Next step is simplification. This is minus 2x plus 2 minus 3y plus 3 plus 3z is equal to 0. So this can be written as 2x minus 3y plus 3z plus 5 आಗುತ್ತೆ, or you can write this as here 2 plus 3 is 5, take to right hand side, that becomes minus 5. But you have to multiply with negative sign. So when you multiply with negative sign, this becomes 2x plus 3y minus 3z is equal to 5. Right? Multiply by negative minus 1. So both the left hand side as well as right hand side. So this is our equation of the plane. Right? So here we have to find the distance of origin from the plane is nothing but distance of the plane from the origin, right? Just remember the equation of plane in normal form. Equation of plane in normal form. So is it a normal vector or is it? This can be written as vector r dot. The coefficient of x, y and z can be written in the vector form as this is a 2 into I cap plus 3 into j cap minus 3k is equal to 5. Is it a normal unit vector? Is it a unit vector? No, because the magnitude is 2 square plus 3 square plus 3, so that becomes here square root of 22 out. Magnitude is square root of 22. So this is normal with square root of 22 is not equal to 1, hence this is not unit normal vector. That's why we have to reduce the unit normal vector by dividing the magnitude. So divided throughout by root 20. Just a coefficient of this one here, magnitude of this vector, root 22. Therefore, what will have there? Vector r dot, this becomes 2i plus 3j minus 3k whole divided by square root of 22. Here also 5 divided by root 22. So now this reduces as vector r dot n cap is equal to d, where d is the distance of the plane from the horizon. So this becomes our d. Our distance of the origin from the plane is 5 divided by root 22. Option B is our answer. This is later. What? And this problem also can be solved by using another method. Distance of the point from the plane NP delta d is equal to modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 minus d divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. So amage vector solve ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So this is the equation of plane, right? 2x plus 3y minus 3z is equal to 5 ಇದೆ. For this one that becomes d is equal to, this is the modulus of, sorry, so x y z are replaced by what? 0 0 to 0. We have to find the distance of origin, right? 0 comma 0 comma 0, that becomes 2 into 0 plus 3 into 0 minus 3 into 0 minus 5 divided by root of this one 2 square plus 3 square minus 3 whole square. Again we left it there 5 divided by root 22. This is our answer. 0 plus 0 will be with minus 5 or d is equal to right here. This is the 5 divided by 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 3 square is 9, 9 plus 9, 18, 18 plus 4, 22. Is another method. Okay. Take a pause and write on the second method. Next we are going to the next question. The angle between the line x plus 1 divided by 3 is equal to y minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to z minus 2 divided by 4. And the plane 2x plus y minus 3z plus 4 is equal to 0 is. Here we need to find what? The angle between these two, that is one is plane, another one is plane. Remember the equation of the when they to find the angle between the line and the plane. Plane and line, we have the formula sin theta is equal to, this is the modulus of vector b dot vector n divided by magnitude of vector b into magnitude of vector n. Where b is the vector parallel to the line and n is the vector normal to the plane. Okay. So first one vector b is equal to, they are nothing but 3 to 4 of the direction ratios of the line, hence vector b which is parallel to the line, that becomes 3 into I cap plus 2 into j cap plus 4 into k cap. Remember vector b is equal to a into I cap plus b into j cap plus c into k cap. That is the formula. And another one, vector n is equal to, is a coefficient of what? X, y, z, right? The coefficient of x, y, z, or else that is also been written as straight to 4 to right hand side. Minus 4 agutte. Then multiply with negative sign, minus 2x minus y plus 3z agutte. In that case also get the normal vector. So directly write this vector n as n is equal to 2 into I cap, the coefficient of x, plus coefficient of y minus 3 into k, coefficient of z. So first vector b dot n cap, b dot vector n is equal to 2 into 3 6 plus 2 into 1 is 2 minus 4, that becomes minus 4. And the next one, vector magnitude of vector b is equal to square root of this is 9 plus 4 plus 16, that becomes square root of 29. And the magnitude of vector n is equal to square root of what we have here, 2 square plus 1, 2 square plus 1 square plus minus 3 whole square. This becomes here 14, square root of 14. Therefore sin theta is equal to, this is the modulus of what we have here, this is the minus 4 divided by root 14 into root 29 first term into root 14. This becomes 4 divided by square root of 406. Therefore theta is equal to what we have here, sin inverse of 4 divided by 406. Theta is equal to sin inverse of 4 divided by 406. Option B is the right answer. This is the method to find the angle between the line and the plane. So here angle between the line and plane is equal to the complementary angle between what? Normal vector and parallel vector to the plane. Normal vector to the plane and parallel vector to the line. Vector b dot n divided by mod of b into mod of n. So actually we have cos of 90 minus pi tagotini. Actually this is here pi. Pi is equal to sin inverse of 4 divided by root of 406. Take a pause and note. Now dear students, we are moving to the next questions. Find the angle between the line. Vector r is equal to I cap plus 2j minus k cap and lambda plus lambda into I minus j plus k cap, and the plane vector r dot 2i minus j plus k is equal to 4. The formula will be the same. Sin pi is equal to vector b dot n divided by mod of b into mod of n. So what is vector b? The vector parallel to the line, given line is, this is I cap minus j plus k cap, and this will be 2i minus j plus k cap. Vector b dot n is equal to 1 into 2 is 2, this will be plus 1 plus 1, that reduces as 4. And mod of vector b is equal to root 3 Murta, 1 square plus minus 1 whole square plus 1 square. 1 plus 1 is 3. And magnitude of vector n is equal to square root of, this will be 4 plus 1 plus 1, we left it here 6. Therefore sin pi is equal to First of substitute 4 divided by, this is a root 3 into root 6, this is 4 divided by root 18. Root 3 into root 6 is root 18, so root 18 can be written as 9 into 2, right? Square root of 9 is 3, this becomes 4 divided by 3 root 2. Again 4 can be written as 2 into 12, that is 2 into root 2 divided by 3 root 2. Root 2 to get cancelled. What we have here? Sin pi is equal to 2 root 2 divided by 3. This is our answer. Or else pi is equal to sin inverse of 2 root 2 divided by 3. This is our answer. This is the answer. Take a pause and note. Now dear students, we are moving on example questions. So these are the example questions. Find the area of quadrilateral ABCD where A the given the point 0, 4, 1 and B is 2, 3, -1, C is 4, 5, 0 and D is 2, 6, 2 is equal to. Here we define the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. This is A, B, C, D. They given 4 points, right? So 4 point is the first point 0, 4, 1 and the second point 2, 3, -1. C is 4, 5, 0 and another one 2, 6, 2. 2, 6, 2. So this is the 4 points. If I join A and C, so rest of the things becomes 2 triangles, right? The area of the sum of the area of the triangle is equal to area of the required quadrilateral, right? Okay. Therefore, area of the quadrilateral and the area of quadrilateral ABCD is equal to area of triangle, first one ABC plus area of triangle ACB. ABC and ACB. Just observe here, AB and AC are two adjacent sides of the triangle ABC, right? And AC and AD, they are also two adjacent sides of the triangle ACB. Remember, area of the triangle, when they given two adjacent sides, vector algebra, remember what it? Just remember the vector algebra. In that case, we have the vector product or cross product. 1/2 times of mod of AB cross AC. That will give the area of the triangle where AB and AC are the two adjacent sides of the triangle, right? So we go with that case. Therefore, this becomes 1/2 times of magnitude of two adjacent sides here. AB cross AC plus 1/2 times of similarly here also AC cross AD. AC cross AD. First we need to find here vector AB, vector AC and vector AD. Vector AB is nothing but position vector, terminal point minus position vector, initial point minus vector joining 2 points. Now vector AB is equal to vector AB is equal to, so vector joining 2 points here. x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2 is x2 minus x1 into I cap plus y2 minus y1 into j cap plus z2 minus z1 into k cap. So this becomes 2 minus 0 is 2 into I cap, 3 minus 4 is minus j cap, minus 1 minus 1, that becomes minus 2 into k cap. This is your vector A. Then vector then another one vector is vector AC. Again here x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2, x2 minus x1 into I cap plus y2 minus y1 into j cap plus z2 minus z1 into k cap. So that becomes 4 minus 0 is 4 into I cap, and next one 5 minus 4 is plus j cap, 0 minus 1, that becomes minus k cap. And vector AD is equal to x2 y2 z2, 2 minus 0 is 2 I cap plus 4 minus 6 minus 4 is 2 into j cap, and 2 minus 1 is minus plus k into plus 1 into a cap. This is a vector AB, AC and AD. Then we need to find the cross product of AB cross AC, then AC cross AD. Now, vector AB cross AC is equal to first row I, J, K, second row the components of or scalar component of AB as well as AC. Second row becomes 2 minus 1 minus 2 4 and this will be 1 and this will be minus 1 and expansion becomes this is a 1 minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1 plus 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ into I cap minus second one neither corresponding row corresponding column 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 plus 8 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ into J cap plus last one K. This is a 2 plus 4 into K cap. So this becomes 3I minus 2 plus 8 is 6 minus multiplied by minus 6 J cap ಆಗುತ್ತೆ plus 6 K cap. This is here AB cross AC. Magnitude of AB cross AC is equal to root of, just remember, 3 square plus minus 6 whole square plus 6 square. That becomes 3 square is 9, 6 square is 36, again 6 square 36, 72. 72 plus 9 is 81. Square root of 81. That becomes here 9. AB cross AC is also 9. Similarly, if we find AC cross AD, in that case we get to 9. Simplify yourself, we get modulus of AC cross AD as 9. Hence, area of quadrilateral ABCD is equal to 9 by 2 plus, or you can write here 1 by 2 into 9. 1 by 2 into 9 plus 1 by 2 into 9. In both the time here 1 by 2 is common. Take it outside. This is 1 by 2 into 9 plus 9 is 18. We left with 9 square unit. Area of the given quadrilateral is 9 square unit. What is the Just observe the option. What are the option? Option A is the right answer. Option A is the right answer. Take your pause and note it. Now, dear students, we are moving to the next question. Question number 7 is an example question. The locus represented by xy plus yz is equal to 0 is. We need to find the locus. Okay. So locus is nothing but path traced by moving point. Just remember first view, path traced by moving point. So here we have xy plus yz is equal to 0. Take y as common, then we left with here x plus z is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 and x plus z is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 is nothing but, remember, x z pen number. Y is equal to 0 represent x z pen. So this is also another pen. X plus z is equal to 0. Okay. Then here we need to find direction ratios of normal vector to the plane. Sorry, y is equal to 0 can be written as, I will write that as 0 into x plus y plus 0 into z is equal to 0 ಬರಿಬಹುದು. Right, 0 into x plus y into y plus 0 into z is equal to 0. We left with the same, y is equal to 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So the direction is normal are here 0, 1, 0, right? 0, 1, 0. Or here take this as here A1, B1, C1. Actually, upper case is not some cases only. Capital A1 plus capital B1, capital B, C1. Okay. Similarly, direction ratios of normal to the plane. So convert the second equation x plus z to general form. X plus y is opposite, so that can be written as 0 into y plus z is equal to 0. So now this becomes A2, B2, C2 is equal to what can we write? 1 0 1. 1 0 1. Find the product of this here. A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2. So that becomes 0 into 1 plus 1 into 0 plus 0 into 1. I have taken here A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2. So this is equal to what we have here? 0. It means A1 B1 C1 and A2 B2 C2 are the direction ratios of a normal to the plane 1 and plane 2 respectively. Then A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 is equal to 0. That will tells that the given planes are perpendicular to each other. The given planes are perpendicular to each other. Hence here. So what they represent? So here we have the equation xy plus yz is equal to 0 represent a pair of perpendicular planes. Because these two are perpendicular, right? The planes y is equal to 0 and x plus z is equal to 0, they are perpendicular to each other, means they represent the equation xy plus yz represent a pair of perpendicular planes. Take a pause and note. Next chapter, we are moving to the next question. So what is the next question? The plane 2x minus 3y plus 6z minus 11 is equal to 0 makes an angle sine inverse of alpha with x-axis. The value of alpha is equal to you need to find the value of alpha here. Remember, x-axis is nothing but there is also line, right? Direction ratios product now. Direction ratios of x-axis. We have 1, 0, 0. Direction ratios. Of x-axis here 1, 0, 0. Direction presents of 1, 0, 0 and normal vector to the plane is the coefficient of x, y and z. Vector n is equal to what we have? 2 into I cap minus 3 into j cap plus 6 into a cap. This is normal vector. So we have the formula sin alpha is equal to actually formula is sin pi angle between the line and plane. This will be vector b dot vector n divided by mod of vector b into mod of vector n, right? Angle between the line and plane, where b is the vector parallel to the line. Here we have the x-axis 1, 0, 0. There the direction ratios and the parallel vector becomes I cap plus 0 into j cap plus 0 into k cap. So directly write this as vector b dot n cap is equal to, this is 2 into 1 plus 0 into minus 3 plus 0 into 6 whole divided by what we have modulus of b, magnitude of b 1 square plus 0 square plus 1 0 square, that becomes square root of 1 and remaining thing is square root of, this will be 2, that is 2 square plus minus 3 whole square plus 6 square. 2 into 1 is 2 plus 0 divided by 2 square is 4, 6 square is 36, 36 plus 4 is 40, 40 plus 9, 49. 4 into 40, that becomes 7. This is equal to 2 by 7. This is equal to 2 by 7. Therefore, sin pi is equal to 2 by 7 and the already one makes an angle sine inverse of alpha. Sine inverse of alpha with x-axis, the value of alpha is equal to, so this can be written as pi is equal to sine inverse of 2 by 7. So what they given here? Sine inverse of alpha is, so that is equal to what you obtained here, 2 by 7. Sine inverse of 2 by 7. So therefore alpha is equal to 2 by 7. This is our answer. Alpha is equal to 2 by 7. This is our answer. Take a pause and note. Next dear children, we are moving to the next question. The shortest distance between the lines, vector r is equal to I cap plus 2j plus 3k and lambda 1 into 2i plus 3j plus 4k and vector r is equal to 2i plus 4j plus 5k and lambda 2 is 3i plus 4j plus 5k is x. They given the distance is x. Then we need to find cos inverse of cos of root 6 into x is equal to. Just remember, this is a numerical type question. Here we need to find the value. Here they are not given option. Okay. Here we have to directly find the value. So write the vector a1 of the line L1. So because these two lines are skew lines, just remember here. Just observe the vector b1 and b2. 2, 3, 3, 4 and 4 and 5. They are not proportional. Hence the given lines are skew lines. Vector a1 is equal to, this is I cap plus 2j plus 3k cap and vector a2 is equal to second one 2i plus 4j plus 5k and vector b1 is equal to what we have b1 here 2 into I cap plus 3j plus 4k and vector b2 is equal to 3i plus 4j plus 5k. So what are the requirement to find the distance between the two skew lines is b1 cross b2 dot a2 minus a1 whole divided by magnitude of b1 plus b2. Then we will produce of b1 plus b2. First from the distance. Here we need to find b1 plus b2 first. This is equal to first row ijk, second row the component of vector b1 2, 3, 4 and here 3, 4, 5. Expand one more. 5 is up 15 minus 16 that becomes minus 1 into I cap. So direct value. So second value corresponding column 2 into 5 10 minus 2 3 into 4 12 10 minus 12 that becomes minus 2 into j cap plus last one 2 into 8 4 8 minus 3 into 3 9 that becomes 8 minus 1 9 is minus 1 into k cap. So what we have here b1 cross b2 is equal to minus I cap minus plus 2j cap minus k cap. Then a2 minus a1 dot b1 cross b2 is equal to a2 minus a1 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ 2 minus 1 into I cap. This 2 minus 1 is 1. This I cap 4 minus 2 that becomes 2j and 5 minus 3 that becomes plus 2k. This is a2 minus a1. Sorry, not I forgot this one. Here we have to find. Don't write ijk here. So this becomes this is 1 into a2 minus a1. Sorry. Just a moment. a2 minus a1 anagutappa. This is I cap plus 2j plus 2k dot product b1 plus b2 write the vector minus I cap plus 2j minus k cap. Find the product I2i j2j and k2k. I component is minus 1 and here 1 into minus 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 2 into minus 1 that becomes minus 1 plus 4 minus 2 we will get 1. a2 minus a1 dot b1 plus b2 is we get 1 and another thing magnitude of b1 plus b2. So we have here b1 plus b2 is minus I plus 2j minus k capital that becomes minus 1 whole square plus 2 square plus 1 square minus 1 square that becomes here 2 6. b1 plus b2 is equal to 2 6 and what they given here the distance between the given two squares is x. So x is equal to what we have here? D. That becomes here 1 divided by root 6. Substitute here. A2 minus b1 plus b2 dot a2 minus 7. So both are same. A dot is equal to b dot here. That becomes here 1 and this will be root 6. Therefore x is equal to what? 1 by root 6. Here we to find cos inverse of root 6 into x. Substitute here. Cos inverse of root 6 into 1 by root 6. Root 6 would get cancelled. We left with here cos inverse of cos 1. This term get cancelled. We left with here 1. So 1 is the radian. And this is in between 0 to pi. So cos inverse of cos of 1 becomes 1 only if this one in between 0 to pi. Right? Therefore, the value of what they ask here, cos inverse of x root 6 into x is 1. Therefore, option is not there. So therefore, cos inverse of root 6 into x is equal to what? 1. This is our answer. The value is 1. Take a pause and note down. Next, dear children, we are moving to the next question. If the shortest, this question is over. And the next question. If the reflection of the point P of 1, 0, 0 in the line x minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to y plus 1 divided by minus 3 is equal to z plus 10 divided by a is alpha, beta, gamma, then numerical value of alpha plus beta plus gamma is. We need to find the sum of alpha plus beta plus gamma. Clear? Okay, just remember. So here we have the line. This is the line. So what the given line? X minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to y plus 1 divided by minus 3 is equal to z plus 10 divided by minus 3. Reflection of the point. In a point P, is the point P. P of 1, 0, 0. Reflection of the point in the line is alpha, beta, gamma. Reflection of the image of the point. This is the point. Q is the image. This is the image. Say the point of alpha, beta, gamma. Then we need to find the value of alpha, beta, and gamma. Remember, this is called foot of the perpendicular of the point P of 1, 0, 0 on the line. This is called foot of the perpendicular. So obviously this point becomes midpoint. Midpoint of P. Midpoint of P and Q. Clear? And another thing is, so 2 minus 3 and here we have plus 8 of 8. So this is nothing but direction which is of line L1, right, or given line. Given line is perpendicular to the PQ or vector PQ is perpendicular to the line, hence their dot product is equal to 0. So here we have vector B, but vector B, the vector B parallel to the line is 2 into I cap minus 3j plus 8k cap. So here vector B. So these two parallel means here, and line and the vector PQ is perpendicular means the vector B as well as PQ is perpendicular, right? This is vector B. They are perpendicular to each other. Using that concept, we need to find the values of alpha, beta, and gamma. Okay, now, so find the midpoint. Midpoint of PQ. Just remember, x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2. They are the 2 points, and the midpoint becomes x1 plus x2 divided by 2, right? And it's direct go here. 1 plus alpha divided by 2, and the second one 0 plus beta divided by 2, that is beta by 2. And the next one 0 plus gamma divided by 2, gamma by 2. This point lies on the line. That is what we are the midpoint lies on the line means here whenever substitute x is equal to 1 plus alpha by 2 and y is equal to beta by 2 and gamma is equal to z is equal to gamma by 2, equation will satisfy. Equation will satisfy. Put midpoint on the line. Substitute the values in the line, on the line. That becomes replace this x is equal to 1 plus alpha divided by 2. 1 plus alpha divided by 2 minus 1 whole divided by 2 is equal to next y is beta by 2 plus 1 divided by minus 3 is equal to next one gamma plus 10 divided by 8. Sorry, gamma plus 2 alpha gamma by 2 divided by 8 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. How is that? Simplify ಮಾಡೋಣ. So is equal not to 0, that becomes lambda. X minus x1 by a is equal to y minus y1 by b is equal to z minus z1 divided by c is equal to lambda. Then period na. So in that case, simplify the first term. Here 2 is LCM. This becomes 1 plus alpha minus 2 divided by 2 into 12 is equal to here also beta plus 2 divided by 2 into minus 3 is equal to gamma plus 20 divided by 2 into 8. This is equal to lambda. Alpha minus 1 divided by 4 is equal to lambda, equal first to last term, and second one beta plus 2 divided by minus 6 is equal to alpha, and gamma plus 20 divided by 16 is equal to lambda. So this becomes alpha is equal to, write the alpha, beta, gamma in terms of lambda. It becomes 4 lambda plus 1 and beta is equal to minus 6 lambda plus minus 2 and gamma is equal to 16 lambda minus 20. 16 lambda minus 20. Okay. And vector PQ perpendicular to vector B, right? Vector PQ is perpendicular to vector B, hence vector PQ dot B becomes 0. Find the vector PQ. PQ when I tell you, PQ is nothing but vector joining 2 points P and Q. Point P is 1, 0, 0 and Q is alpha, beta, gamma. That becomes alpha minus 1 into I cap plus beta into j cap, beta minus 0 into j cap plus gamma minus 0 into k cap dot vector B 2i minus 3z plus 8k is equal to 0. Find the product. This is 2 into alpha minus 1 plus, this is a minus 3 beta and plus 8 gamma is equal to 0. Replace alpha, beta and gamma. What happened in the previous term? Alpha is equal to 4 lambda plus 1. That becomes 2 into 4 lambda plus 1 minus 1 minus 3 times of beta is minus 6 lambda minus 2 plus next one 8 times of gamma is 16 lambda minus 20 is equal to 0. That becomes, it cancels the left here, 8 lambda plus 18 lambda plus 6 plus 16 into 8 is 128 lambda and minus 160 is equal to 0. 8 plus 18 is 26 plus this one 26 plus 128, that becomes 154 lambda and 6 minus 160 is 154 when it comes to right hand side plus 154 other than it cancel, lambda is equal to 1. But we have here lambda is equal to 1, therefore replace this one. Lambda is equal to 1, what we get here? Lambda is equal to 1, 4 into 1 plus 1, that becomes alpha is equal to, what we have here, 5, beta is equal to minus 8 and gamma is equal to minus 4. We need to find alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 5 minus 8 minus 4. This becomes minus 7 is our answer. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus 7. This is the method. So here the point lies on the line, that becomes here midpoint. Substitute the midpoint in the line, then equation will satisfy. then obviously vector B as well as the vector joining these 2 points PQ is perpendicular to each other. Then find the value of lambda. Then find the sum of alpha plus beta plus gamma. That is equal to minus 1. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? take a pause and note down. Next question. Okay, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇದು alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to what we have here minus 7. This is our answer. The distance of the point I cap plus 2j plus 3k from the plane vector r dot I cap plus j cap plus k cap is equal to 5 measured parallel to the vector 2i plus 3j minus 6k cap must be. Here we need to find measured parallel to the vector means here in the direction of this vector, right? In the direction of this vector. So one question, take a formula. This formula is very important. The distance of the point with position vector A from the plane vector r dot vector n is equal to d in the direction of vector B is vector r is equal to, we have the formula, this is the modulus of vector A dot n minus d, vector r dot n minus d divided by vector unit vector of B, b cap dot vector n, b cap dot vector n. This is the method. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? This is the sorry, this is here. It becomes the distance. Okay, the distance of the point with the position of vector A from the plane vector r dot n is equal to d in the direction of vector B is equal to, this is the modulus of vector A dot n minus d divided by vector B cap dot vector n, B cap dot vector n. This is the thing we need to find here. The given ordered vector A is equal to I cap plus 2j plus 3k cap. I cap plus 2j plus 3k cap and vector n. Normal vector is I cap plus j cap plus 3k. We need to find and in the direction or parallel to the vector means here in the direction of second vector. We have considered that as vector B is equal to 2i minus 6 plus 3j minus 6k. What are the important thing we need to find here? A dot n and what is the d there? Distance d is equal to 5. Vector A dot n is equal to A dot n, that is 1 into 1 is 1 plus 2 into 1 is 2 plus 3, that becomes 6. And another thing, b cap dot n vector n. B cap ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಪ್ಪ already we have the vector B. Vector B divided by magnitude of vector B becomes B cap, so therefore this becomes 2i plus 3j minus 6k divided by magnitude of this vector 2 square plus 3 square minus 6 whole square dot second value here I cap plus j cap plus k cap. So this will becomes vector b dot n, b cap dot n is equal to this becomes 1 by 7 angle magnitude 2 square is 4, 3 6 square is 36 plus 4 40 40 plus 10 49, root of 49 is 7. So remaining thing 2 into this one 2 3 into 1 plus 3 minus 6, we get minus 1 by 7 angle. Minus 1 divided by 7. Therefore, d is equal to what we have. D is equal to substitute the values here. A dot n. So we have A dot n is equal to 6 minus 5 divided by minus 1 by 7. This is D is equal to 1 divided by minus 1 by 7. This 7 goes to numerator. This is minus 7 by now. Okay, 7. D is equal to 7. That must be 7 VH. This is important. So you should remember this formula. The distance of the point with the position vector A from the plane, vector r dot vector n is equal to D in the direction of vector B. Parallel means in the direction of vector B, right? Second vector is in the direction of this one, parallel. Therefore, that value is equal to 7. And distance is vector A dot n minus B divided by B cap dot vector n. B cap dot vector n. This is the question number 8. Answer will be 7. Take a pause and note. So in this class we had discussion about some important question on numerical as well as example question. So this completes 3-dimensional geometry. And here the formulas are very important. So please remember all the formulas what we discussed in the synopsis, then go with the problems. Thank you all.